Hi, hello, welcome to the start of something new. My name is Max, and this is the first time I've ever tried recording an ASMR video, despite. Hold on. Who is that guy behind me? Anyways, oh, he hid. My first time trying to record a ASMR video, despite listening to it for over a decade. And it's also the first time I'm trying this mod pack out. I've played many mod packs, but I've never actually played one that is specifically targeted for a cozy experience. Typically like the more technical mod packs, Sky Factory, stuff like that. This mod pack is called Homestead, by the way. I don't think I mentioned the name. It's apparently pretty popular. I think it said it had over a couple of thousand, or not thousand, million downloads. So, we're just gonna check it out, see how things go. As always, you gotta start off by punching a tree, collecting some stone, whatnot. I also want to know your guys' opinions on this kind of soft-spoken version, I guess, of ASMR, this kind of format. No, I'll make a sword. Or if you guys like the kind of more whispers and very quiet. I don't know how well the microphone I have picks this up though. But you guys can tell me which one you like. But for now, I'm just gonna go with the soft-spoken. I typically like whispers a little bit more, but I know for this kind of gameplay that I've seen online, people typically go for more soft-spoken. So yeah, I actually did. This is my second take on trying to play this. I got like 10 minutes in and I yapped too much and then it turned nighttime. And I don't know, I also didn't like the spawn very much, so we have a bed, which is nice. This is a very, very nice little shack. Canvas rug. A little skillet. I don't know if I would need really any of these, honestly. I don't want to steal too much from you, sir. I did take your bed, and I apologize for that, but I'm gonna need it on my journey. So I don't really know what today's goals are. Oh wow. Oh, is that a little kitty cat I heard? Zombies interrupting my cat search right now. Oh, oh my gosh. See, this is why I hate these types of forests. You never know. Are you guys just like spawning like crazy down there? Apparently. Oh, don't look at the Enderman. Oh, here you are. A nice little Siamese. Kind of free him. But I don't really have that many like hard set goals for this episode at least. I think, you know, it's currently midnight right now because I was trying to record this a little bit earlier, and let's just say people are feeling very patriotic this year because I live in a kind of apartment complex in a smaller city, but still a city nonetheless. And there's not many places to set off fireworks. So I don't typically hear them, but for this year, people were setting them off on the 3rd, on the 4th, and the 5th, which is today. And I really didn't anticipate how long it would take them to stop shooting off fireworks this night, so I think they've stopped, but it is now midnight. Is that a jungle? I don't know. Man, these redwood forests. That looks crazy over there. But these tall trees are a delight for these mobs to come out. What did I just get? Puchico's hat? Hold on. I'm trying out a hat, sir. Oh, I got another one. Swimmer cap. Are you going to also drop a hat? No. Okay. I'm kind of just looking for a plains biome right now. Oh. Didn't know you could stack the hats. I guess we'll keep this one on for now. I don't really know what it's referencing to, but referring to. But yeah, I would like to, get the usual start. Iron armor, iron tools, a house, preferably, or just some sort of base. I do see some ore over here in the cliffside. I always appreciate when the ore really stands out. Can't grab that zinc just yet. Of course, it's still one iron. Oh, I see more down there, actually. But I don't know if I really need to go all the way down here. Oh, the tyrite looks very different. The sun is setting. Maybe I will grab this ore and then sleep. Any more? I do see some up there. I grab my boots so I don't get lost with it. go ahead and have a nice snooze, which I'm hoping you guys are too. Day 2. I'm actually kind of glad it keeps track of the days because I'm always curious about that. I know you can see it in the F3 menu, I believe, but as you can see, the F3 menu is quite a mess to look at. So I'm glad it just tells you. I'm really, whenever I play a mod pack that adds more biomes and stuff, I always like to look at the different type of logs that are available, because I like to experiment kind of like with these logs here, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to have access to those sooner or later. Mysterium log. Ooh, moss blocks. I always like to add those into my builds. I'll grab a couple, since if I remember correctly, you can bone meal them and make it spread. Sorry if there was a cut there. I was trying to see if there was a vein miner mod, a part of this mod pack, because I didn't want to kind of be a fool and not use vein miner if it was included. I don't mind it not being included, but just didn't want to not use it if it was. Maybe I should grab some of these mushrooms for food, since I evidently have not run into the animals, or I probably have, I just forget to kill them at the start of the new worlds. You get so used to playing in a world where you have everything, so starting out again fresh, you always gotta remind yourself the little things. And mushrooms are a great way to get food, especially in biomes like these. Honestly, every time I see the mushrooms in Minecraft, I always get reminded of the old Minecraft map that was, like the adventure map that was based on Mario. I'm pretty sure I watched Sky Does Minecraft play that back in the day, which is honestly making me very nostalgic, but all of the things about Sky that have come out, I won't say anymore. It's supposed to be a cozy experience, not a call-out post. But it just reminds me of that. This is a very interesting biome. Maybe I want to go over here. I do see those red trees, which does entice me do look like new logs. Oh, this is just a a little remote island, I guess. Honestly, this could not be like the worst spot to settle down, but I don't know if it's the most interesting. I also know I have these starting books on me, but for right now, I just want to kind of get a place where I can just stop and breathe, right? And then I'll go into the quest book and all of the introductories of the actual mod pack. I do know that Create is a part of this, which is surprisingly one of the mods that I know the least about. The Selkova log. I might have butchered that. But Create does seem... I don't think that's how that was intended. To fall through the mountain there. But Create is one of those mod packs. That's a very nice color. It's one of those mod packs that I've never really tried earnestly at learning. And I say mod pack when it's really just a mod, but I think there might be like certain mods that are add-ons to the main mod. I don't remember. But I think it's very cool. It reminds me a lot of Satisfactory in those types of games, and I honestly really enjoy those. So I'm hoping that this is a way to kind of explore that mod a little bit. I will say, kind of missing out on some music right now. There's some music that played at the very beginning, but it's not playing anymore. Naturally, a nice spikes biome. Oh, is my wish granted? Is there music playing now? It's very faint. That's kind of nice. Who is that little guy in the water? Hold on. Who is that little guy? I do think that in traditional Minecraft, just like vanilla, I do wish we had a few more mobs. I don't know. I know that Minecraft, a lot about it is its simplicity and the fact that it is customizable in such a way that, you have this, base experience. And if you want more, then there are a lot of dedicated teams out there who are making mods and mod packs for that reason. And I think that's pretty cool. But look at these guys. I would love these guys to be in vanilla. It reminds me, what's that one movie with the penguins? Happy Feet, I think. That was one of my favorite movies growing up. These are very pretty. I'm gonna take those to decorate with later. Oh, hello, little guy. Who are these guys? Little mushlings. I'm also very sorry if I peak the mic at all during this. I think my little chuckles and laughs probably expel a lot of air directly into the microphone, which I obviously don't want for listening purposes. But I'm not really sure how I can handle that other than turning my microphone down to make it less loud, or I don't know, something like that. I didn't mean to make this my bowls, now that I think about it. I was thinking about the, there's a mod, forget what it's called, but you can stack bowls of food. I think it might be Farmer's Delight. And so that's why I thought, but I was like, I reminded myself that it was only playing or making a vanilla mushroom stew, so it wasn't going to work. Oh, look at this. Okay, I suppose you are. Look at this, you guys. If making underground houses was my forte, I might choose this spot. I mean, look how. This is. Tell me that's not aura right there. It keeps going. I also do like the a little touch of having cold breath come out of my character's mouth. I'm really just kind of looking for like a meadow or like a flower forest type of biome to settle down in. Hey, not very nice. See, if I choose this biome, that's gonna happen constantly, I can tell you right now. I feel like maybe I should go mining and then figure out the house situation, but my inventory fills up while mining. Where am I going to store that if I don't have a house? But I just need to get out of this snow. These giant forests and endless ice and snow. Let me just ride my little boat off of here. I do want to ask you guys, how do you guys arrange your hotbar? I typically go sword, pickaxe, axe, shovel. But if I'm, doing something, because I used to speedrun Minecraft. Um, Sometimes I'll have it like this instead, so that it's easy to switch over my sword to blocks or for my pickaxe to blocks, so that I could block glitch and stuff, or like a water bucket. But this, I guess this would actually be an axe if I was speedrunning. If you were wondering, my best time was like probably like 40 minutes. So it wasn't that good, but it was also back in the time where I think the world record at that time was 25 minutes. So, I don't know. I guess it's pretty alright. But I watch Sneak Snag play some of his. I guess you could call it like kind of a PvP speedrunning. I don't really actually know what the like mods or like client it is, but you basically speed run against another player, and all of the like techniques that are now used are way above my pay grade. That's all I'm gonna say. I really don't have that much envy for speedrunners in Minecraft term, or in the Minecraft category. But I do particularly like speedruns that are that have some RNG base to them, because for me I think it's more interesting to have the god RNG, like the perfect run from RNG, versus trying to cut down frames of a game that is completely RNG less. And you're just trying to be as perfect as humanly possible, like the original Super Mario Bros. Or something like that. I do still think that those achievements, whenever there's like a new, 3 frames cut off or whatever the last one was. Oh, guys, we are so set right now. Thankfully, I didn't go mining. Like, look at this. I need to sort my inventory a little bit. Infinite regeneration. That's very nice. Well, thankfully we have a bundle to. How do I? Oh, right, it's left click. I don't typically use bundles that much. I know it's usually for just random stuff. Oh, but I still very much think that it's an amazing feat when speedrunners can get those 3 frames off. And I do watch some speedrunners who do stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't know if it's for me. As a runner, I don't know if I would want to do that. I think I'd pull my hair out at some point. What else can I check in this bundle? I mean, maybe the 1 iron I have and the 3 iron over there. Seems pretty full though. I really need to find a place to get a house. Or to build a house. You don't really just get those. I guess I could also. Oh no, I can't. Oh yeah, what is this? Where did it go? Did I not get a little floaty thing? Is it in here? Where are my trinkets? Am I crazy? Did I not pick it up? I thought it was like a little trinket. It's not in there. Wait. No. Oh, well, I guess. My corruption. That's very, intense. Yeah, I don't have it anywhere. Did I just make that up? Am I going crazy? Well, anyway, or I guess the sun's actually setting. I should go to sleep. Just like you, if you haven't already. I mean, it's 30 minutes into the video. Hopefully, you already are. Although I will say that sometimes I just watch ASMR, not even to sleep, but to, just kind of like, even for entertainment, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I don't know if I want to go over that. Maybe let's just go south from where we are. And hopefully we run into just the perfect biome. But yeah, sometimes I'll even like listen to ASMR while I'm playing Fortnite or something like that. I don't know, I feel like a lot of people would call me weird for that, but I feel like I'm such a kind of OG ASMR listener that I just appreciate it so much that I don't really care. I honestly like the actual sounds of ASMR aren't typically the things that bring me tingles or make me sleepy. It's more so visual ASMR. So maybe that's the reason why I can like listen to it while studying and stuff like that. But I do think that faster pace ASMRs are generally pretty easy to listen to while doing other things. Guys, are we like stranded? Is there going to be any more lands? Maybe I'll just let you enjoy the ocean sounds for right now. I do hope you guys like the keyboard sounds, by the way. I wish that my mouse was a little bit more clickier because like when it's at my desk, you can't really hear it unless I bring it very close to the mic. And then you can hear it. It's the Logitech Super Strike X2 Pro X2. Honestly, I got it relatively recently, so my other mouse, the left mouse button was just not working anymore. Like it would work if I pressed it on the very top of the button, but not like closer to the middle. And I typically use like a claw grip, I guess. So it didn't really work out. I was playing again Fortnite and even Minecraft. I was finding it hard to actually mine blocks because without having to like extend my fingers out, which felt weird for me. So sorry for no mouse clicks, but at least you have the keyboard. Is that land over there? Oh, there was some land. Oh, an aspen forest. Hold on. I almost selected teleport here instead of temporary waypoint. I didn't even notice this land over here. Did you guys see it? Was I just too busy yapping? Oh, a little beach. Okay, they are pretty tall trees, but not as tall. Maybe it's a little bit more safer. Plus, we have this lovely little beach. So maybe this will be our new home. Oh, oh my gosh. Look at these little guys. Oh, there's a sign. Let's go see what it says. $3,000 blocks that way. I'll have to keep that in mind. Oh, more goodies, perhaps, in a little house. I might have some neighbors. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. I am so sorry if that scared anyone, because that honestly scared me. Did all of that stuff get exploded, or what? I guess so. You know, I did think it looked a little suspicious. Huh. Honestly, I didn't see that many good things in there besides some iron and the uncommon grab bag. Okay, this has to be a trap as well. I'm not going to trust any more chests after that. I really hope if it's too loud in the recording, I'll make sure to try to quiet it down in that part. This is like a pretty nice forest. I just don't know. Oh. What would that mean? Spider cave. mark this on the map. But I don't know about this ground. I don't really like just the dirt ground, typically. That seems to be grass over there, though. So maybe we can build over here. There goes those caves again. Oh my gosh. More little ducks. I'm honestly surprised that explosion didn't kill me. Oh, I'm so sorry, little dear. Kind of turned to coarse dirt again. Pretty soon. That was very. This music is very somber. Maybe we will head for this little sign. Just move along this way. Do you want to grab a pumpkin for the seeds? But I am rapidly losing inventory spots. I'll just turn these into sticks to save on them. Let me go ahead and sleep as well. I'm very sorry. I hopefully remember to cut that out, but a little pen fell over on my desk. So very sorry. Okay. We are going this direction. 1,600 blocks a lot. Kind of sounds like a lot, but I don't know. It is annoying getting up this cliff. You know, I really need to, I need to hop on modpacks one of these days, because I heard that, you know, they've reopened again, right, after closing, and I don't know, I don't feel like they closed for that many years, but I honestly used to, look at this little guy. Oh, wow. He really turned to look at me there. I honestly kind of preferred modpacks over Hypixel growing up. I do think that Hypixel is better now, but, you know. Okay, is this going to blow me up? Hopefully we are safe. Well, it is just wheat and coal, so nothing too major. I've kind of lost the direction that I was supposed to be heading. Still just kind of wandering around. But let me know, which one did you like more? Well, let's say like during each of its peaks, I guess. Which one did you play more? Modpacks or Hypixel? Because I remember I would throw hands on the Turf 4. I think that's what it was called on Modpacks. On It was my mom's work computer in quotation marks. It was actually a Windows Surface tablet, and it was not like the ones we have now. This thing was a thick tablet, and it did not have that many good specs. So, you know, I think that this man, I wish that this meadow was bigger. Maybe I just build here anyway. It's not too big, but we can terraform a little bit. Oh, look at those guys. Look at those guys. Oh, there is more meadow over here. And there's a big pumpkin. But it's not really on the cliffside. Oh, this is the direction I should have went. Maybe let me just check this out and see what's going on. Because I honestly do like this red biome as well. I'm just such a sucker for flower forests. Oh, a fir forest. Kind of a darker, more neutral brown log. That's always nice to have in buildings. I do. Man, this is just like a. Oh, hello, puppy. Oh man, I wish I had some bones on me. I think I am gonna build right here. This is kind of the best of every little biome we have. It's very mixed, and I like that. Okay. Maybe I should build my house up on top of there. Or would it be cool to just have it straight off of the cliff? Because that would give me more like flat land. Well, flat, quote unquote. The ambiance is kind of spooky. Have you guys tried any Minecraft horror packs, by the way? Because the ones that I've tried, I know are that great. To be fair, I haven't actually tried the I forget what it's called, but people say that it's one of the best ones. I'm gonna go ahead and place down this chest and just kind of clear my inventory a little bit. Just put everything in there. Why not? Also, I'm so sorry if I tend to start different thoughts and then I never finish them because I just don't be remembering what I'm talking about. I'm just kind of letting it out a little bit so there's actual room to build. Well, that's unfortunate. You know, I do often play Minecraft with friends, or at least my roommate, at the bare minimum, because our kind of dynamic is that I'm the builder and they're the miner. So I don't know, it's nice just getting resources handed to you, and I guess it's nice to have an entire house handed to you as well. I think it's symbiotic. Because right now I'm like, man, this would really be easier with at least some iron tools, a little bit faster. But you know, we need somewhere to sleep. So, speaking of which, it's not dark enough yet. Okay. This is a lot of achievements we have here. On day 6 of our adventure. Hopefully this is enough space. Maybe I do need to, maybe I'll make this area like a little garden, but this will be where my house is, because I can open this up a little bit more easily. I'm going to have to make more stone axes though. I will replant them, don't worry. with this being my very first video and all, I do appreciate any feedback that you guys could give me about the sound. I hope I'm not breathing too much into the mic or peeking it or anything. Or just also on the gameplay. I'm hoping that this is mostly unedited, but if you guys would rather like a more edited experience, like for example when I was going through the ocean, let me know if you would like me to instead cut moments like that out. Do I want to use this wood or this wood? Let's peruse the different options we have here. Well, this log right here is very intense. Kind of more drawn to this, if I'm gonna be honest. I honestly need some sort of like light block. Might have to go mining, perhaps. Let me I don't know why I put this on the edge here. I guess I was just trying to get it out of the way, but I can't make it a double chest without doing this first. Alright, it's a trap chest. Silly me. Go ahead and take those all out. Make a new chest here. There we go. I will say I've never been the best at keeping organized, but I do know that at least Tom's simple storage is a part of this mod pack, so that will help me somewhat. I can at least move the blocks to their own little thing for right now. I guess the chest counts as a block. Not sure why the auto sort, like middle click option doesn't put these saplings with each other, but I guess, I don't know. Maybe I'll just start a little staircase down here to go mining, because I'm gonna need some stone anyway for my build, so hopefully that will be enough torches. Oh, limestone. That's interesting. I should have grabbed that retextured diorite. So it's actually quite nice. I'm honestly not a diorite hater. Like, I know that other people can be. I think that every block has its use somewhere, and people can make things look good with anything. But I do think that, some blocks are just easier to fit into builds than others. Wow. I didn't get very far, did I? I also need food. What am I doing? Maybe I should plant some food as well, but I don't know. Should also move my bed more towards my chest. I'm going to use this 3 iron we have to build a bucket. Unfortunately, the closest water that we have is probably just right down there, which means we have to climb all the way back up, but hopefully it's worth it. This song is very nice, but it kind of caught me off guard. Not gonna lie. But it is very appreciated. This is a slab? That's crazy. Oh yeah, the entire mountain has slabs. That's a very nice touch. I do wish that Minecraft had, at this point, a little bit more realistic terrain generation, I guess. But I know I sounded like Flower Forest and I'm breaking all the flowers, but I will replant them. Don't worry. I just needed the seeds. What are hop seeds? Who knows? I can plant these potatoes and this weed. I should really honestly get 2 sources of water so I can have an infinite source of beer. Now that I think about it. I guess I will do that. Don't really know where to put it though. I just don't want it to be in the way. This is all temporary, We do have to climb up the mountain yet again. I will say, I think I'm going to make this little farm, and then I might head off for tonight. Not because I'm, sleepy or anything like that, but I am a little bit. but it's more so my chair is very old, I guess. You could just put it plainly like that. And it's when I sit in it for a long time, it does kind of start to hurt. I do have like a cushion that I use, but even that, it's kind of awful. So it usually doesn't happen in just an hour, by the way, because I know at this point it's only been an hour, but I was sitting in my computer chair like all day today, preparing, you know, to do this, testing out different settings and such. So, honestly, is it 3 that it goes? Or is it only 2 that it reaches? Okay, it is 3. Nice. I didn't pick up that bone meal from earlier. No. Well, we honestly, I did get nearly full iron just from luck, and I got exploded as well. But at least we found a spot to call home in this Homestead modpack, and we've got the beginnings of something great. Hopefully, next time we can actually dive into the quests and stuff like that, which I probably have a bunch of stuff that I could obtain if I'm going to be honest. But I just wanted this episode to be a ramble, just, this mod pack is all about taking things at your own pace, and that's what I was doing. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do all the things that a YouTuber would tell you to do. I would really appreciate it, and I hope you have a good night. Bye.